Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion by Holz. It's a Wednesday and I think it should be two expansions, two sets. Yep. So we've got Renaissance and Dark Ages here. Let's look at those projects first. So Fair is just an additional buy for the rest of your game once you've bought it. In games without any plus buy in the Kingdom cards, this is typically a very important project. It's not great, but in specific games, it's definitely still very valuable. And then we've got the road network, which is more for later phases of the game, where you gain a card anytime an opponent buys a victory card. So this is particularly I think late stage when the greening starts. It can be quite useful. So let's keep that in mind. Then what's going on in the kingdom? Yeah, we can already see here there's no real draw cards. There's Flag Bearer, which gives you a hand card size of 6. On the other hand, there's discard attacks in the form of Urchin, and then also the Mercenary. So the Flag Bearer, it gives you a bigger search space for good cards, but then if you get attacked, you're down to 4 or even 3 cards. So the maximum you will ever get here is 6 cards. Potentially something with rats where you can trash 2 rats with a mercenary. Well, but then again, you would draw 4 cards, right? 2 from the rats and 2 from the mercenary. Yeah, but that's something you can't sustain for long. More a play of thoughts. I'm just looking how the build here looks. Get thin and then have the payload from probably sculptors, flag bearers, silvers, potentially some death cards to trash rats. It's not really an engine. It's just making your deck ready to province every turn, even if you are attacked minimum with an urchin. That's the goal here, and be first in starting to green. Fear them. I think we wouldn't be able to amass enough silvers. Very difficult with all those attacks. Possibly Mass Sculptor and Feardoms. Yeah, plus buys our fair, potentially Ducat, but Ducat is not really strong here. The open, I think, is just double Hermit, or it could be Hermit and Rats, for example. It's also reasonable. Hermit or double Urchin, but then you're really luck dependent. I think I like Hermit much better, and the Hermits get the Urchins. And then you pivot basically from Hermit into Mercenary for the copper trashing. Very interesting board, given it's just two sets. I think we do the double Hermit. And then we might want to keep one Hermit around, I'm not sure. Or just get 2 Madmen. I think we do double Hermit. And definitely get the Madmen here. And we won't need those Hermits anymore once we've got the Mercenary, which should be easy to match up the Urchins if we see the second Hermit, because then we have 2 Madmen in the deck, so we don't buy anything here, just get a Madman. Alright, okay, bottom decks, that's a little sad, but we still have a chance here. Because so they had I didn't look what their turn 2 was. Um, well, then we just buy another urchin, right? Yeah, I think we have to. Then we might see the. No, we don't. We might have seen the madman and be very happy. Uh, this guy, I mean, we trash for sure. And is it necessary? Well, we still, yeah, it is. I think we just have two urchins. Yeah, we need a third one. And then buy nothing. And if we're lucky, we get around to our. Yeah, this can easily fail if they. I mean, it's so fast. I'm not following their play. We get our. Yet, I mean, we try to reach it right, even though we just draw three cards. It's a little sad, but we do. Oh yeah, that's huge. Do we get a second? I don't think so. We are already pretty declined. Mhm. Decline for 7. I think we just get the sculptor now. And then we need the villages, or we get a ducat or something if those things collide. They already have a sculptor, alright, but they don't have the mercenary, right? Or do they? Do they? I mean, it's great we attack them down to 3 cards. Let's get the sculptor. Yeah, here's our second madman. State. I think we're gonna play it, right? Yeah, yeah, this feels won now because they can't really do anything. And here we just get the village, I think, and we trash the estate. Okay, we are super thin already, 6. I think this is just another sculpture, and then we start sculpting silvers and maybe a ducat or so. Then we are in control, I think. We might actually need a ducat if we don't want to waste all the money on a fair. Yeah, the fair could be a consideration here, but I think we just don't do that. We rather get a ducat and then do, fair and silver buy or something later, or an urchin. Yeah, the scepter is not useful. Scepter would be something if we want to go death cards and are short of actions. Here, another sculptor, okay. Yeah, they are really struggling now. Well, we can be anything, right? They have one urchin. Okay, then now they're attacking us, then it's the mercenary. So they even double urchined, just trashing 1 copper, okay. I think it's play another urchin. Sculptor, well then we trash, yeah. The sculptor bottom decks. Oh, okay, then I think then this is the fair now. I don't see any need to get anything else, and we can get flag bearer and silvers with the sculptors. And then death cards. I think we're so thin we can go death cards. Okay. If I had known to buy fair, I would have gained a madman. It's actually something. Can you buy it multiple times? No, you only have one of those tokens. That would also be questionable. But road network, I think when we buy road network and nothing else, we gain and play a hermit with sculptors. Oh, we were not attacked. This is awesome. Okay. Okay, so now we are completely thin. But let's get the village now. Yep. Um, that's probably a death card because we can, we get around to it. even. Oh, I missed it. We don't have the action really for it. It's another village, maybe. Let's draw and see. Oh, yeah, yeah. Great. So we can do everything now. Do we want to keep the copper around? This one. How much money? Well, 5. Right, 7. With the mercenaries, 8. Much better. 8. Could be flag bearer and a village, for example. And 9. What would be 9? Another sculptor. I think I like the 9 better. Village and sculptor. Okay. Oh no, it's 8 either way. Sorry, 7 would have been worse. Yeah, so now this is or is it sculptor and something else? Sculptor and ducat. Stacking some coffers. Is that worth it? Just not sure about those flag bearers. They feel very bad. Um, yeah, why not? Let's do. I get 1 ducat. I'm not convinced it's super strong, but I don't see what else I would do with the 3. Not a silver. Another sculptor is definitely sensible. So we do sculptor and ducat. Trash. Okay. Will not be able to play that mercenary much longer. The ducat gives us an additional buy, so maybe we can. We will find out. Yeah, we get attack down to 3. Okay, I mean we just draw everything back up. Okay, I mean they really have trouble with the payload, and now they do the flag bearer thing. Okay, I think it's death card. I mean we get both anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now the sculptor, what does it do? We could also just get a death card and use the trashing. Or here, I mean, this could be a road network and a hermit. Play the hermit, gain, I don't know, silver or something, and trash the mercenary. What I don't like about it is they have 6 cards in hand, so I think we should attack them. I mean, it could be a flag bearer which we trash right away, but that is also a little awkward. So let's just an urgent to make them discard, I think. Okay, yeah, and here I think we just trash the mercenary. We will not really use it. It's too fiddly to consistently use it and not trash. I mean, we can trash the ruins, but and it's a pile we need to keep an eye on. Yeah. So the attack over a madman and an urchin is what we basically. Well, the urchin we got, but yeah, we sacrificed. I think madman here would have felt cool, but I think this is still better to keep them as low as they are. I mean, the flag bearer, we don't really need it. I mean, they're already down. The road network would seal it, I think, for us. But I don't even know if we need it because we will pile, or this will pile rather quickly. So it's likely just another sculptor. I mean, the tons of sculptors also still give us the option for this Theodem stuff, which, yeah, with 3 hand cards, I don't know. They will trash quite a bit. Let's do another sculptor. It's not the worst you can do here. Might not be optimal, but it's not the worst. Yeah, they're attacking again. I mean, okay, then sculptor and no, not sculptor. Urchin. Right. Yeah, we can always get them back. Okay, they are going heavy on those villages. We can steal them the last one. Are they really trashing copper and ducat? Okay, so they are really pushing. They have nothing left. Okay, so the gold is the maximum they could get. All right. So here, yeah, let's do another village. And another. We can always get villages, right? Yeah, there's still 2 villages. Okay, so now, what else do we want to do? We definitely want to play one urchin. We can still do that if we get another village. So let's do the sculpture and think about it later. I think one flag bearer we should be valuable just also for the payload. We have one coffer banked. Okay. This card is good. And then Mountain Village gets a. Yeah, this is okayish. I just don't see then with the urgent play that we need, I think, as a mandatory thing here. We could also just build up to 6. I'm not doing the freedom thing, I think, because these piles will drain. Oh, you don't see what they looked at. Plays a mountain village. Yeah, okay, it's not showing. I remember. I remember. Oh, I discard 3 urchins. The ducat. Um, that's 5 cards. And what else? Um, don't know. Something else. Maybe another village. Okay, what's the goal end of this turn? This card has this issue of the hand size. Because if we get continuously attacked, we just have a lot of trouble too. And it's just 5. 2 goals would be 6. The action is not an issue here. On the other hand, the death card is pretty efficient. I think getting a road network here is reasonable. And another coffer, something like that. So we discard. I mean, we can draw into this, right? It's not bad. To see if we find our death card. I mean, here this guarantees we can actually trash one of those ruins if we just put it into our hand. Um, what did they trash? Ducat? Yeah, okay. Even the hermit got trashed. Okay, interesting. So they prioritized attacking me quite a bit. Yeah, I think let's do the death card and image ruins. It doesn't matter which one. This one is probably worse. We get the last village and we play, I think, uh, the urchin. Yeah, this is not bad or anything, because we can use the death card the next turn, play the urchin. Oh, this is great. Yeah, we can bank the coffer, and we just get the road network here. Mm-hmm. just in case that they start greening. I mean, this extra card will be yeah, quite useful, especially if we are using death cards. So yeah, this is, I think, just the survivors. We'll draw it anyways. Nope, because we don't have a mountain village in our hand. So then I think it's just the urchin. Okay, so yeah, they did it. They bought the province. And look here, the piles. I mean, this is just 2 buys, and this is 3 buys away. So 5. Okay, so this is great. We start with a 5 card hand. Play the urchin first. Okay. Play the mountain village. Yeah, hello, I'm back. Accidentally, rather than pausing when I had some background noise, I stopped the video. So this is part 2, where I think we left the previous video where there were like 3 urchins left, and yeah, maybe 4 of those ruins, if I remember correctly. So we were close to a pile out, and yeah, the way we continued playing is this is turn 14. So I think there was another 2 turns then, where the one turn we couldn't. I think there was a buy missing or something. We couldn't pile, so then we prepared by buying a province and an estate, going into a VP lead of 7-6. Then they played their turn. They just about made it to province. So it was and estate. We drew 2 cards from Road Network, and then we could just easily pile. And the 28 points comes from the fact that we maxed out our turn by getting a lot of death cards and then using our 3 buys that we had. Yeah, so sorry for that yeah, little inconvenience, but I'll see if I can merge these 2 videos. If not, then I'll just upload both, and you have this as a part 2 to the previous one. Thank you. Bye bye.